If you'd like to be a sponsor on Convo with Sino, we have promotional packages starting as low as $50. We're very excited to help you promote and grow your business. We hope you enjoy working with us to help you increase your bottom line and attract more customers and clients. Email CINOLLC@hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC@hotmail.com for more details. What's up? What's up, y'all? This your man Corey Williams checking in for another fire convo with Sino, y'all. So look, today is a special day. So I'm not even labeling this episode, as far as number, because it's just a special day, a special tribute, a special showcase, edition, for the fathers today. So hats off, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man, all the men out there, all the kings, all of the gods, man, the soldiers, the brothers, man, that's just really holding it down. And unfortunately, some of the sisters got to be fathers too. So, salute to them sisters that's being fathers too, no doubt, that's being a mother and a father. And salute to the brothers that's being mothers and fathers. But, again, happy Father's Day, man. Shout out to my dad, Mr. Irvin Williams, man. Shout out, because the bottom line, guys, wouldn't none of us be here without a father, whether he was good to you, bad to you, whatever the case may be. Hey, you still needed a father to get here, just like you needed a mother. So again, guys, look, like, tag, and share. This is what I want you to do right now. Take a moment and tag a father, tag a man, tag your uncle, your cousin, tag a man, tag a king right now. That's and let them know, hey, it's a special Father's Day edition, Convo with Sino. And today, guys, we got a special guest, and I couldn't think of anyone better to help me kind of celebrate, Father's Day, because this gentleman, really reminds me of myself, a lot of myself, been seeing him around. We've been knowing each other for many, many years. We've hung out together, but he has an incredible story. And why I invited him on, because, again, I have a, young daughter, 3-year-old daughter. And I know he has a beautiful young daughter as well. So we'll get into that. We'll talk about some father stuff. But also some business stuff, because I've seen him, really just always be about money, always be, making things happen and create motion, but always moving with the trend, moving with the cheese. And so I don't want to belabor this thing, man. I know it's Father's Day. So look, I want to get right into our guest today on this special Father's Day edition of Convo with Sino. Man, today our guest is none other than Mr. Dre Morris of More is Better Logistics. What's up, Dre?
What's up, Sino, man?
What's up, King? Happy Father's Day, bro.
Father's Day to you, man. We made it. We got another opportunity to be better fathers, better kings, better men, better leaders, better entrepreneurs. We got another opportunity to lift another brother up. Father's Day is about good fathers just as bad as it's about bad fathers. So all the fathers that's watching this, if you not doing what you need to do, now is your opportunity to get right. You got 365 more days between now and the next Father's Day to make something out of being a father. So maybe this wasn't your year, but next year we're going to celebrate you too, brother. So all you got to do is step up in your child's life, cut the stuff aside with the woman. That ain't got nothing to do with this. The kids, right. We're going to keep it to the focus of the kids, and that's what we're here to do. Raise leaders, get the next generation off to the right track, teach them what we had to wait to 20, 30, 40 years old to learn. We're going to teach them that right out the gate. And we're going to give them the kind of morals and values that got us here. The stuff where the neighborhood father used to be the father for the whole block. We might have to go back to that. You might have to be Uncle Phil. Bring in your nephew, get him straight. You might have to be Carl Winslow. You might have to be
Come on now.
the father to somebody else who just didn't have a father. That's where we lack at. That's where we fell behind at. We start saying that ain't my responsibility. Yeah, it is. It is. And this is the day we acknowledge that, whether we on pace or we not on pace. Every time we get a chance to evaluate, Father's Day is a reflection of the previous 365 days. So you have to go back and look at the reflection of what did you put out there for 365 days. Should you be celebrating today?
Woo.
Maybe you shouldn't be.
Come on,
you didn't
man.
do what you needed to do, but that's okay because you got time to get that straightened out. There's no manual to this. There's no guide. You got to learn a little bit. But in order to prevail in parenthood, whether you're the father, the mother, the uncle, the cousin, the nephew, the sister, the brother, the grandparent, you got to take action. So this is the day you start taking action toward driving to be the father that you needed. You got to go back and look and remember, if you didn't have a father, how did you feel? Don't create another person to go through that. If you had an outstanding father, guess what? You got to upscale and up past him. That's why he made you. You got to take his lessons, add your lessons, add your experiences, and make it a teachable moment for somebody that's looking up to you as a father. So happy Father's Day to all the men. Even if you haven't even produced a child, that's okay. Somebody needs you in a mentoring, guiding role. You are a father at that point. It could be somebody maybe in your neighborhood, on your job. It's a person in passing. You just never know what somebody else going through. And as a man, as a leader, as a king, it's already instilled in you. You got to take that's already natural to you and be capable of presenting in a way where the next person can absorb that information. That's what this is about. This is not a one-day celebration. This is a year-long journey to get to the finish line of it all. Then a reflection of it. Okay, well, I did good. Maybe I missed the birthday. Maybe you didn't go to the graduation or whatever that was. Guess what? You got a whole another 365 from this day forward to get right.
Come on.
Yeah, to get right.
Whew, man. Hey, Dre, that was a monologue right there, man. That was a bar. Hey, drop the horn, man. Drop the horn.
Hey, this conversation with Sino. So we got to do it on a high level. We got to make sure that this is for people who really want to advance. That's why you started the platform. So before we dig any deeper, I want to thank you for sharing the platform, for starting a wave of intelligent conversation, of information that have been held back by gatekeepers, held back by people who think that it's not enough for everybody. It's more than enough for everybody. We lack the information, and then we struggle with execution. So on this platform, you addressing both of those. So to do that out of your time and your platform, thank you for bringing me on. So I'm ready to do whatever we got to do.
Come on, man. But that was, man, that's why I just let you keep flow. Hey, man, flow, because that was good stuff, man. That's what we need to hear. So this is what I want to do, man. I want to get into you, man, and because here's the thing, we've been knowing each other a long time, and but even though you don't see a person, there's still always, see him physically, or see him passing by. There's always still that mutual respect, and through social media, you're able to kind of at least keep tabs on a person to make sure that they're doing okay.
Absolutely.
And you're one of those guys who, we don't talk every day, but you'll call me throughout the years, and if something kind of hits your radar, you would tune in and hit me with a drop like, hey man, what's up? See, what's going on? So, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you always calling, but that's what we're supposed to do as networkers, as business people, as friends.
Absolutely.
It's really just support each other, man. So what I want to do, I want to get into my first question for you, man, is I'm going to ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
The first one I want to ask you, who was Dre? I'm going to ask you who is Dre? And then I'm going to ask you, who will Dre be?
Okay.
So who was Dre? Tell me who was Dre?
Well, Dre was just somebody trying to find a way to make it in the world of entrepreneurism. So the easiest way it seemed to do that was to throw parties. So I used to book parties. I used to host parties, whatever we had to do, whether it was a regular club, a strip club, whatever that may be. So when I started building that platform and then building through that lane, it introduced me to all kind of celebrities. I managed a rapper at this time. This is a 20-year history of things going on, though. But that person was very unhealthy mentally. That person was money motivated in the wrong direction. Very smart, very smart. And those experiences, though, was valuable. But I learned a lot. I traveled a lot, but it wasn't a sustainable thing. That's who I was. So if it was a party going on in Indianapolis or Gary, I was a part of it. I was there. I was on the scene. I was drinking like crazy, whatever it was
And
to
the
fit the
funny
mold.
thing about it, Dre, I met you at my 30th, I think it was my 30th birthday party.
Absolutely. We was having competing parties. But I had respect because I came through there to make sure I showed you some love on
You
that night.
sure did. You sure did. You
That's
brought your
where
crew,
we
man, and it was
brought my
all
crew.
love.
Yep.
And I think that was my 30th. Yeah. So that was so literally damn with 20 years, almost I'm 47 now. So
Right.
I think that was my 30th birthday party.
Yep.
So yeah, man. So I know you've been doing it a long time, and so that's what I know. And you was cool, you had your shit,
Exactly.
I think you was Rick Ross, man, before
I had
Ross,
to.
man.
I had to. I had to be. I had to be because when I first started doing stuff, social media hadn't fully popped as far as advertising side. Social media used to be exactly what it was, social media. Then it popped into an advertising thing. When I realized it was a way to advertise my services, my events for free, just by posting my flyers, okay, cool. But part of that, it involves your personality. It involves your day-to-day life. I was Dre Rose 8 days a week, not 7, 8 days a week. And I had to be that 8 days a week.
Yeah.
That takes a toll on a person's mental. That takes a toll on a person's body. And then when you get in the results, if you're doing events, you having nightclub events, it's up and down. You might have a good party this week, next week you might not. I booked a Too Short concert one time, and with nobody standing in the club but me, it thunderstormed so bad it was raining sideways.
And that's what
Money
people don't
lost.
realize, man. When you're in promotions,
Yep.
the weather is a factor.
Yeah.
The life events
That
could happen.
two
I mean,
knuckleheads
there's
have
really
a
no
fight at your
guarantees.
party. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have a fight. That had nothing to do with you. You're having a great night. Two people get into it, ruin the whole thing for you.
Or
So
you could have it on a competing night with something else is bigger
yes,
going on. You
yep,
know what I'm saying?
and that could
It's
crash it.
yeah.
So it's just a lot of different things you got to play to
I
in order
remember,
to
I,
make it
I
work.
remember, I remember having a party. I'll never forget this at the McBride Center. And this was I had it was we used to throw Duke, Duke. I got
Yeah,
next Duke. We used to throw his after parties, and we had booked the Grind family, and at McBride, you can buy your own liquor. So we had bought all this liquor. Me and my girl Lovey, man, shout out to Lovey Studevant, man, Destiny
right.
Boutique, and we had bought all this stuff, man, hired all this, spent a lot of money, and on that day, man, it had been cold like up until that day. And on that day, the weather was so nice that the parking lot was packed, but nobody came in.
Yep. Stand
So we
outside
didn't
parking
make
lot.
we didn't make no money, bro.
Right.
And we had spent thousands,
Yeah.
and it was just nobody wanted to be inside because it was like, you know how the weather is now. It's like cold now. It just
Mm-hmm.
now it get hot now. Nobody want to go inside.
Yeah.
I think I cried that night, man.
Hey, you might cry. It happens like that because you have all intent on everything working out, and then it go wrong. The best parties I ever had was in the strip clubs because in the strip clubs the entertainment is already there.
Yeah,
You just bring the people. So I
yeah,
started having parties with different local rappers, letting them get on stage, handling the promotion. Then I'll put the advertising on the radio, and now they got their name on the radio. That wasn't happening for them. That was huge.
right, right.
Each one of them, you get 10 people, they bring out 20 people. Parking lot full. More people come to the party does better. The
Okay.
problem with all of this is not adding up to something that's truly sustainable. I wanted to be a club owner. I never cared about just running the nightlife. I knew at a certain point my legs would get tired. I knew at a certain point the crowd would change. And now every 2, 3 years, the crowd flip over. I know
Yeah.
the DJs flip over. The whole avenue just changes without you knowing, without you being able to say, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to advance with it. It don't work like that. The guy underneath you brings the crowd in. The next level brings their own twist to the party, their own turns. Then the club owner said, hey, thanks for coming, man. You got my club back jumping. Thank you. We don't need you no more. And that happened to me in several situations where the clubs was, I'm gonna say, almost closed down. They was not profitable.
Yeah.
But we brought that feeling back of profitability to places that wasn't even nobody was thinking about.
Yeah. Club owners can sometimes be a little shysty. Sometimes. I mean,
Yep,
I've been fortunate to deal with some good ones, man, but then the promoters can be shysty. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
It's just a shysty business, because it's greed, because that money coming, and it's like, man, what do you do, man? So that's the was Dre. So
Right.
let's get into who is Dre now, because I know, and I remember like the first time I kind of seen you make that transition. I think you had hit me up with Forex. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
was doing Forex.
Yep.
And it's so ironic is that now I've got into Forex.
Yep.
You know what I'm
The,
saying?
the pandemic came, and when the pandemic came, I had a little bag, and it was depleting fast.
Mm.
So I'm on social media. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing people. And I'm seeing, okay, forward. You can trade foreign currency. You can trade this stuff around the clock, and it's a science to it. So you got to study these charts. I'm always been good. Anytime I can work with my brain, first working with my hands. Some people
Mm-hmm.
can build you a house. That ain't me. I can build you a house mentally, and I can make sure that house runs, and I can build a whole thing for you. But the physical piece of it, that is never what I wanted to do. I want to work with my mind. So I got into the Forex because I could trade. They showed me the system. It was running. It was running smooth. I joined a group of people. They was running smooth. Some of them was more concerned with recruiting than actually the skill set.
So were you with that company IM?
I was with IM. I was
Gotcha.
paying the max membership. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
with a
yeah, yeah, yeah,
team of
yeah, yeah.
IM people, but I traded a little bit different. I traded the indices. I didn't trade the currency pairs. I traded
Okay.
the whole markets, the SPX 500, the NAS
US
100,
30.
US 30. Now that was my forte. Those three right there, they
Yeah.
move in the same direction. So I never worried about that other stuff. It was too small change.
Yeah.
But in any given day, I can make a week worth of money on those charts with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
So when I tapped into that hustle and that opportunity, I realized it was a recruiting based system. So the more I want to talk about trades, they want to talk about how many phone calls did you make, how many people did you recruit, how many people did you offer this opportunity to.
Yeah.
The thing about it is not for everybody because
Yeah.
it requires constant money. A lot of things, network marketing, don't require constant money. Forex needs money every single moment that you're in it. Then they have a
And
high
then and there's
frequency.
no guarantee you gonna make. I mean, if you not, and if
If you
you
don't have the skill
greedy,
set,
if you impatient, if you don't study, if you don't have the right group, you you're not gonna make it.
I used to take 3 or 4 trades a week. I got that laser sharp. But I would see other people take 5 trades a day. Revenge trade, lose money and say, I'm gonna get it back, I'm gonna get it back, I'm gonna get it back. No, go get in your chart, go get in your education.
Yeah.
People, I have spent over the years, I have spent thousands of dollars on my personal development. Not money I spent with IUPUI, because I went there too, and I owed them some money. I spent money with them. But my personal development training, is always what got me to the next level. So as we doing the Forex, we doing that stuff, people are falling in and out because they can't afford it. And a lot of people got into it because they just want to trade. They didn't want to recruit. They just
Right.
want the skill set piece. So after I started doing that, and that started moving around, the crypto popped up. So I dug deep into crypto, figured the crypto out. I still dig into crypto here and there. But when I realized crypto lacks fundamentals, a lot of the quick pops in crypto is people things. It's driven by the momentum. Never take an investment that isn't fundamentally sound.
Mm.
So the best investors in the world, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, anybody that really built real wealth, built it on a foundation. A lot of cryptos like Dogecoin, that stuff pops up overnight. There's no
Right.
foundation. It has no
Yeah.
working mechanism. It has no demand. It's just people saying we're gonna push this to the
It's
top
like a bunch of people with some money, rich people say, "Hey, we gonna start this, put up, and then we gonna market it and let somebody
and let's see
buy it."
what happens. And let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
we gonna
Now
put a
what happens?
value on it. We gonna
Yeah.
put a valuation on it, and we see who, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah,
Now if
yeah,
you turn your head, they might say, let's pull out. And now it
yeah,
drop.
yeah.
So get rich quick don't exist. It don't exist. And you
So
can't
bottom
go.
line, man, you just always been, keeping your ear to the street when it come to getting money, man. That's what
Uh-huh.
it sounds like.
The key to even have a chance at making some money is understanding what's next. Because by the time they make it to the black community, the play already ran. The play is almost over. By the
Come
time
on,
it touch you,
come on.
that play
You
has
are,
ran. It got some lift in it, but the dollar's been made already.
yeah,
You
yeah.
fighting for the scraps. The bulk of the money is done. In order for you to be ahead of that, you got to see the next play. So I started tapping in to social media, Grant Cardone's, um, Damon Johns, and Tony Robinson, digging into things to get specialized information. As I did
Okay,
that, I learned more.
so let me ask you this. So do you have do you have a personal mentor, somebody who, or this is just stuff that just can't, like, you just kind of
A lot.
gravitated to this yourself? Because I guess my question is, like, what's your circle like? Who is your who are you, like, kicking it with, like, to get this information? And is people, like, gravitating with you? Do you have, like, a crew? Like, okay, this is my boy. Okay, we all about to go to the convention to see Grant Cardone, or we finna go see, Damon John, and all these, these financial gurus, Earn Your Leisure, and things like that, man. Is it like a mentor? Do you have a group, or how you getting this? Or what's your
I
drive?
I went in and recruited one of the guys from Forex. His name is Devin Smith. Shout out to him. He gonna watch this. Shout out to
Okay.
him. So when I go to a lot of
Shout
these
out
events,
Dev.
he goes with me. And I got a cousin named Mike with the glasses. He goes with me. And we have together compiled a lot of information, been to a 50 million seminars, traveled for them, spent money for the information, held each other accountable, pushed each other in the proper direction, uh, made sure we stayed with an ear to what was current. Along the way, as it changed now, the entrepreneur game changed. And those guys in Atlanta really picked up the ball fast.
Man.
They
Him
picked up the
five.
ball
Shout
fast.
out to him 500, man.
Yep.
Neo Davis, Circle
Uh,
of CEOs, man.
all
Come
them
on. We
guys.
we we about to get on their trail though, Dre.
Yep.
Come on, man. That's what
They
we
came.
doing this, right?
That's why we here. That's why we
That's
here
right.
to build that, right? But they had
Looney G. Shout out to my boy Lil Dwight Looney.
all of them guys. Them
Yeah.
guys picked up the ball fast. And when they picked up the ball, they said, okay, here's Turo. Okay, here's trucking. Okay, here's how you build your credit up. Here's business credit. The most significant thing you could ever have is property that's not assigned to you, but you control it.
Hmm.
To have assets that don't have your government name in front of them, but you
Come
control
on.
them.
Come
When
on.
you get in that boat of people and that realm of people, now all of a sudden the information and the conversation changes completely. So you spend a little time on YouTube University, you sort through what you can sort through, and then you find something that makes sense to you. Now, my day to
Let me
day
ask you this,
struggle,
Dre. What's the most you've invested in? I know you said, but what's the most you probably invested in one education, financial educational event, or package or course?
I've bought the Wall Street Trappers entire playbook, jumped from start to finish. Probably $5,000 over there. EYL membership, InvestFest. I've been almost front row. Him 500. I bought a few products from him. David Shan's podcast course. I did the 5-day course over there. And Alex Good Energy. I did the trucking thing over there. I maybe gave him 700 or something like that. The return is great.
And I asked that question for our audience because you get a lot of people that have a negative, connotation when it comes to, oh, why'd you pay that? Oh man, you crazy, or you know what I'm saying? But people will go to college, right, and spend and take out loans and owe the college mafia
right
for the rest of their life, dodging them, and it's on their credit and everything for the rest of their life, and don't use anything that they learned from that degree, from that receipt, that degree, right? But here's something that you've taken that now can build generational wealth. I heard Damon John say, Dame Dash say, if you ain't put your own bread up, you're not a boss.
Right.
You got to put your own bread up, so you a boss. I put my own bread up, so I'm a boss.
And in reality, they give enough free information out for you to make the first play. They give you some free information. I made enough money off Wall Street Travel to the point I had to pay. Like, wait a minute, because it gets deeper. I learned enough information from him 500 just watching the free plays. Okay, that worked. I got to go deeper. Once I started going deeper, my understanding for it grew. On top of that, I stopped gambling with my money and I started investing with the bank's money.
Come on.
Once you start investing with the bank's money, it's calculated. You can't have a 520 credit score and worry about somebody scamming you. You can't do nothing with your credit score, and neither can they.
Lord have mercy.
Your 520 ain't gonna help them. It don't help you. So you gotta have enough sense to realize every opportunity. Only thing that scammed you was the school system, the government. Those kind of things will put you in a complacent state, a complacent mind being. But for me, I enjoy learning peer-to-peer. I'm not too big to say, hey, Sino, you know something I don't. Put me up on it. Give me the information. If it makes sense and it's working for you and it worked for me, hey, you want to charge for it? You should. That's what's wrong with people. Not the information, the fact that you're charging for it. Well, if I can help you make $1,000 and I made 100 in the process, why are you worried about that? You ate, I ate. That's how the cycle goes. In order for me to help you, I got to get something back off of it because I'm invested in it. My information, I paid to get here. I can't give it to you for free.
Yeah, so, and that's why I love network marketing, man, because it's just it was a low investment. I contribute that to the person I am today. I mean, when I made the transition like you from kind of throwing parties, didn't want to be that party, didn't want to be my age that I am now, still throwing parties, almost 50 years old. Yeah, I'm almost 50, y'all. Almost 50 years old and still throwing parties that begging people to come, hoping people to come. Now, if I want to throw a comedy show or throw an event, it's no pressure. It's something that I just want to do. Right. I want to just do it from the heart, from the love, and make some money, and maybe just do it for exposure or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into more is better logistics. So what I want to do, we go,
that's my favorite subject.
Okay, so we're gonna play a quick commercial for more is better logistics, and then we're gonna kind of get into it. So let's run that video for more is better logistics.
These are different loads, different locations. Everywhere we go, we make sure we get the pictures. That's an underground city.
Wow.
My driver shot that with his own cell phone. We take pictures of the loads so we can prove that everything we did was the way it was supposed to be. We take pictures of the product and we use that as ways to prove that, hey, we good at what we do. If you look at those cities across the bottom of the screen, we all over making moves, primarily focused in box trucks, but we got some Sprinter vans and some hot shots too. And the mission in this is all, as I transitioned out of throwing the parties, right? I was in the room when my lady had the baby. I was in the room. I watched my daughter come out.
Come on.
When
It's a
I watched
beautiful,
her
that's
come
a
out,
beautiful feeling, ain't it? That's a
they
beautiful
asked me,
feeling, ain't it?
they say, hey, man, is your stomach strong? I say, yes. This is the start of the pandemic. This March 18th, 2020. This is, the world just shut down. I went into the hospital and things were starting to pick up a little bit. But while I was in there, it really hit. So while I'm there and I'm holding my daughter and I'm bonding with her, I didn't, took all my mental and I poured it into that moment, right? I blocked the rest of the world out. When I came out of the hospital, I was a changed man from that point. I didn't want to throw a party. That's no longer an option for me. I don't knock anybody who do it, but something about bringing life into the world told me there's a better way. There's a better way. So as I kept going and going and going, I met Alex Good Energy at a InvestFest event. I talked to him for a minute. It was him, 19 Keys. We all
Dude,
standing in a circle.
they sleeping on 19
Keys.
Keys. Shout out to 19 Keys.
Yeah, we standing in a circle. Alex said, hey, man, you ever thought about trucking? I said, man, I don't drive no truck. He said, I don't drive no truck either. I don't even own none. He said, I own something now. He said, but when I started, I own none. He said, there's a way for you to impact the trucking industry with just your computer, your cell phone, and the printer. I said, really? He was like, yeah. And make good money doing it. So a couple more months went by and I researched and I started watching him. I started figuring it out. I said, okay, cool. I think I can do this. As I first got into this, I realized, one, you got to understand the lingo. You can't be a visitor in nobody else's arena, right? So I moved in trucking. And I started understanding everything from the owner-operator aspect, from the driver aspect, best way to pay for gas, best place to get gas. I learned it all, right? I learned the software. This before I had any client. I was already investing every month out of my own pocket just to understand. Once I put it all together, I started working a little bit, right? Talking to people I know that drive trucks. And somebody gave me a chance. Say, hey, man, I need somebody to help me book some loads. Cool. Now they know me as a person. Let's give it a shot. Got up, made the first phone call. Didn't work. Made the second phone call. Didn't work. Kept getting rejected. Couldn't figure it out. Went to YouTube University for a whole day. Clocked in at YouTube University. Watched the video. Went back to Alex. Good Energy. What am I doing wrong? Gave me a little sauce. I sprinkled my own sauce with it. It started working.
Boom.
Okay. Boom. Now, you got one customer, they satisfied. Here come two. They good. They satisfied. As every day go on, my confidence go up. As my confidence go up, now I'm a sharpshooter with it. Now, as I become a sharpshooter, now people are coming to me that also want to be dispatchers. I'm not gatekeeping information. I'm giving it to them. Look, this is what you got to do. This is how you got to format that email. This is how you got to set that board up. This is the information you got to keep. This is what you got to retain. These are the files you got to hold on to. Say this, don't say that. If you call for a load, they're offering 300, you ask for 5. And whatever they're offering is not good enough. You got to have a mental advantage in the situation, or at least feel like you do. Then, one of my buddies named Tick, he's watching the play. He with me all the time. We talking. He said, man, I want to buy a truck. He gave me the opportunity to learn some of the owner side of things, right? So now I got the operator side. I got the owner side. Business is growing. Customers is coming. I'm talking the talk. I'm walking the walk. Let me get a website down. But it can't just be just anything. It got to be right. Found a company, gave me a solid website. Let me get sure my
website
logo
is beautiful. That website is awesome, man. Definitely.
My logo, my website, my promotion.
All your marketing material, man. A1. A1.
It gotta be more serious. It gotta be bigger than what it is. Because that same daughter that I saw coming out, this is for her. This ain't about me.
That's
This is
right.
for
Legacy.
her.
Legacy.
Yeah. This
That's
has
it.
nothing to do with me. I could be fine right now, but I can't be fine if I don't max me out, which takes care of her.
That's right.
So in order to
Come on.
max me, I got to grow me. So in the process of growing me, I found more information. Then I started finding the Facebook groups and finding more people to support and more people to talk to. It wasn't even the top people no more. It's everyday people like me and you. But they see me grinding. They see me posting wins. They see me celebrating their wins. Always be willing to pat somebody else on the back.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's free to
It
pat
doesn't
somebody
take
else on the back.
nothing away. One of my mentors says, man, a candle lighting another candle don't take nothing away from the candle. You know what I'm
Same
saying?
flame.
Y'all
Same
both
flame.
just shine brighter now.
That-
Now the room just got brighter.
That's
Like
how.
when I'm on here, but you on here. Now we shining together.
So then I got even slicker. I got even deeper with it. I said, you know what? The next person needs to do this is my lady. So I started showing her how to run the place and assigning her a piece of the business because I need you engaged. I need you engaged. I need you locked in here.
Yep.
So now a lot of the paperwork and the files, she do that. Not
Come
me.
on.
Not
Come
me.
on.
I just hit a couple keys on the keyboard. I'm the face. I do the talking, right? I understand what's going on. We can go as deep in trucking as the person we want to go. I can go there with them. But I'm not one person. Like people say self-made. I couldn't be self-made. I need the team of people around me.
Yep.
So either if you want to be the best, either you affiliate yourself with the best or you study from the best. But somehow in it, you got to surround yourself with the best.
Come on, man.
As I started growing in this, they started seeing me in this. In the trucking community, they started seeing my promotion. They started acknowledging my website. They started acknowledging my work. Now there's a waiting list of people that want to do business with me.
Come
I
on,
can't
man.
get to all of them. I'm actually about to hire a virtual assistant right now. I'm
Come
interviewing
on, man.
virtual assistants to help me do some of this stuff. And it's not because I'm out saying, hey, please come talk to me. Only thing you got to be is present in the moment. Don't worry about it if you don't get no likes. Don't worry about it if you get no views. They see it. They see it. They don't understand how to approach you about it, but they see it. So the
Yeah,
consistency within a person got to be there.
that's
Once you
right.
show the consistency, eventually they come across. A lot of
Yeah.
people that talk so much bad about you in the background, they can't tell nobody they support you. So they've been hating on you for no reason.
Man, come on, man.
They talking
Ooh.
about you unnecessarily.
Ooh.
So to go back to
Ooh.
stuff about okay,
Oh.
I support him or I'm rocking with him now or I'm learning from him now, they can't do it. They'll
This
inbox you.
is hold on, a little side note when we talk about that. This is what kind of gets me sometimes. I can see somebody like because you can see who likes it. I can see a celebrity post something. You can post the same thing, but you'll see your friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like their post, but they ain't like nothing yours in 2 years. But when they
Because it's
see you,
you.
but,
Because it's
but when
you.
they see you or talk to you, like, man, I see you on I see you doing this thing. And I'm like, well, I don't see you liking nothing though.
Bruh, I have talked to people who knew everything I was doing without ever talking to me about it directly. They watched my whole thing unfold and they never spoke about it. They never shared. They never commented. They watched my post go by with not enough views, not enough likes, not enough, they watched it. And they didn't do nothing, like you said. But they went on Rick Ross' page. Me and
Happy
him said the
birthday,
same.
Ross.
Yeah, we said the same thing. How you gonna have it miss my birthday? That's because people want you to win or do good, just not better than them.
That's
They
right.
don't want to say, I got the game for Cino, man. Cino
Come
put
on.
me in position. Shout out to bro. Bro could have gatekeepered the play out. He didn't. He decided, hey, me and him sat down for 45 minutes, an hour. We went over it 2, 3 times. I took it and ran. He patted me on the back. He pointed me in the right direction. He gave me the graphics man to do this. They don't want to do that. That's too humbling of an experience.
Yeah.
What they want to do is say, man, that dude ain't right, man. He can't know what he's talking about. I know him. He can't be that good at what he's doing. I know the guy. He cannot be that. In reality, you can be more than what you can dream of if you actually push yourself to do it. You got to take action. Taking action hurts people. This is why 401k feels better than just investing. You can ask people right now, you invest in the stock market, they'll tell you no. You got a 401k. Yes, that's the stock market.
Yeah.
But it's managed through somebody else. People are looking for people to blame. If they can't blame nobody, they'd rather sit on their hands and do nothing at all versus taking action. It don't hurt to be an entrepreneur. It don't hurt to be self-employed. What hurt is being the same. I don't worry about if one of my plays don't work. If it don't work, I draw another play.
Come on.
But you just got to keep the pen in your hand, drawing more plays. If you scared of a loss, that's on you. You already lost. But if you take $500, you turn it into $650, $700, you won. The fact that you got up in the morning and said, I'm going to do something for me, you won already. The fact that you built something that you could teach, you won already. The fact that you could take your daughter and put her in front of the camera and tell her right now, baby, daddy built this for you. This for you, baby. This ain't about me. What you showing her is when she get older of age, I'm going to go farther than daddy. That's what I want you to do. I'm going to be right here to hold your hand, sweetheart, while you do it. I'm going to help you look out for pitfalls that I made. Yes. You don't have to fall where I already fell because I'm going to give you the playbook to go around that. But what do?
Christina, you hear Uncle Dre? You hear Uncle Dre talking to you?
Yeah. Yeah, you laying a foundation.
That's it, man.
So when it's combo with Christina, it's going to already be on a higher level than combo with somebody else.
Come on now.
Because she's going to come from the pedigree. She's going to come from the information. The information is going to change the conversation every single time. It can't be the same because she's starting with experience. When you start with experience, it's worth more than money. It's worth more than money because you can make something from it. You can't get money back. So if you lose a few dollars, that's going to happen, right? But also leaving your money trapped in a bank account is losing money every day. As the market go up, your pockets went down. Gas is $4. What you used to be with $100, go to the grocery store with $100, put $100.
I'm premium, man. Mine five and some change, man. I'm premium, man.
Try it now. So $5 that's how would it used to buy. A bag of Flaming Hots costs $2.
Come
on,
no
longer 99 cents. 2 for $20 is McDonald's. It's no longer Applebee's. Every day that you don't take action, you are hurting yourself and the people around you. I am responsible for any person that carries my name, encounters my aura, my personality, whatever they are. I'm accountable for that. Because once you get the information, you will be held accountable to that. You can't play dumb forever. If you don't got the information, that's one thing. And we come from that generation. Somebody just got to be first. So that's Cino. That's Dre. Somebody just got to go first. Maybe it don't go as far as you want it to. Maybe it don't land where it needs to do. But it just takes somebody to spark the idea.
That's right.
For the next person.
That's right.
For Christina and Andrea. Somebody got to spark the mind, right?
Come on.
Because you had to be the guinea pig to figure it out. You had to understand the different networking opportunities, how to network properly. It's not always about the guy on the stage. It's the guy in the seat next to you. Mm-hmm. You got to make a friend out of him. You got to build a network out of him. You have to go and do this stuff. Taxes. I just told somebody, right? The school system should teach taxes. The school system should teach how to set up a business properly. It should teach business credit. It should teach the proper use of a firearm. You should know all this by the 9th grade.
They ain't gonna do that. Grade, you know they ain't gonna do that.
Because they make money off what you
exactly.
It's expensive to be stupid.
They not finna give you the cure when they making money off the
medications.
That's it. I mean, it just bottom line.
Legally, if you can't even use the word cure in America. It's illegal.
It's really unheard of because they don't cure nothing no more.
The minute you say that, bro, the FDA and the FBI, both of them be standing at your front door.
Bro, they have not cured nothing. They have not cured nothing. They haven't even cured a common headache.
Yeah,
You can't
common
even.
cold. You
Yeah.
got the sniffles for 6 weeks.
Come
Long as
on,
you keep
man.
buying the Mucinex, you will be okay at a certain point.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
We have to
Hey,
get in
Dre.
aggressive mode.
Man, look, bro. We could go. You know, this need to be a course, man. We need to set this in a course,
You know
man.
what's
You
happening?
you didn't drop bars, bro.
I'm with
You drop bars, bro. I got so many sound bites. I'm listening to everything you're saying. It's so many sound bites that I'm gonna repurpose, man, from this video. It's crazy.
Hey,
You just
like I
dropped
told
a
you,
lot of game, man, real quick.
that's why I came to this. That's why I came here to participate in the advancement of what we're trying to do.
That's right.
Somebody got to do that. Somebody got to say, okay, enough is enough. We got to give out the information. We got to teach somebody. If it's one person wake up tomorrow and they drive themselves a little further than they would have, we did our job. If
Come on,
one
man.
person say, you know what, man, I'm gonna start that business. I'm gonna write that book. I'm gonna do that ebook. I'm gonna start that fitness program. You know what? I've been thinking about doing the barbecue. I'm gonna go on and get the grill.
Come
I
on.
seen a food truck. I'm gonna buy it. If
Come on,
one
man.
person just takes a step forward from the information that me and you exchange and just a casual conversation, the same one we would have on the phone or through a text message, we just did it in front of the world.
Yeah.
If that worked that way, then your platform is already a success.
Come on, man.
Now, if anybody takes offense to saying, I could be better, I could do better, I'm cool with you being number 2. That is fine with me. Just understand, I want to be number 1.
Come on.
I'm not wrong for that. If you're okay being number 2 and that's happy for you, I'm happy for you. That's cool. But for me, that ain't enough.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan got rid of his stake in the Hornets. For
$3 billion. $3 billion on the table.
Michael Jordan did that. If Michael Jordan getting up already paid and still hustling, you should be getting up and still hustling.
That's what I tell people. I say exactly. If Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all these rich people still trying to get it, why you talking about when the opportunity come on your lap, you straight?
Yeah, you straight. How?
You straight.
How?
Okay.
They put out
yeah, you are straight.
Yep.
Okay.
Straight in the wrong mindset. Because somehow they put out an iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Because no matter what, we're going to do this thing better.
Yeah.
We're going to get this thing better. Somehow they put out a Samsung all the way up. Then people that say, you know what, we won. Hey, Cino, turn the lights off, man. We done. No. They didn't say, clock out, my boy. We did it. No, man.
Yeah.
No, we got to keep going.
You know, 19 Keys say the other day, he said, he don't make goals. He create habits.
Yep.
So don't set goals, create habits.
Yep. That's something you can sustain because you're going to do it repeatable.
That's right.
Once you can sustain it, it's no longer the goal anymore. And if you make goals and you consistently make the goal, what do? Change the goal.
That's right.
If the goal was to get 1 client a week and you did that 5 weeks in a row, guess what? Time to get 2 weeks.
That's good. Not 2. That's 2. You get that 2, it's 4.
It's 4. We gotta change.
It's the game, man. It's the game. It's the same. Man, look, man, don't take me back to Cino and the street Cino.
Same way. Same way. Right? Same way. If we made this much this time off this play, we can do better.
Man. Come on, man.
Apply ourselves, Smokey. You ain't applying yourself.
Dre. Hey, Dre, man, we finna take a commercial break, man. And then we gonna get into the rap game. And then we gonna wrap this up, man, because we gonna be here for a couple of hours, man.
Come
me
on,
and you.
Man. Yeah. Come on.
So let's pay these bills, man, real quick. And then we gonna get into the rap game, man. And then we gonna wrap up this Father's Day like real fathers should, man. So
absolutely.
Let's go ahead and play these commercials. Go to CinoLLC.com. Again, www.CinoLLC.com and click legal services to sign up. Credit repair, 24/8 credit solutions. Get a fresh start. Clean up your credit report and increase your credit score.
The Personal Transformation Mastery ebook. This is a complete 10-part study course to transform your life and become a better you. Overcome fear, build confidence, get motivated, know your life purpose, and much more. Start your transformation today at www.transformationmastery.online. Again, www.transformationmastery.online.
All right, all right. So look, Dre. So we're gonna get into the rap game now, man. And the rap game, we kind of talked about it, man. And me and you, you and I, whatever the correct saying of it, we so connected, man. We just, I just feel like what's that? The multiverse,
Exactly.
like me and you, we like the same dude, just
It
in the
was supposed to
multiverse.
be
Like
this way.
like you a different version of me. I'm a different version of you, man. Because
Absolutely.
we
Agreed.
talk and we connect, and we got the same. Our daughters was born the same year. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's
Right.
born in February. Yours born in March. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So we just got so much. You through parties, I through parties. You
Right.
in business, I'm in business. I mean, we just rock the same way, man. So
With
definitely
no
shout out
hate, all love,
all
all
love,
love,
all
all
love,
respect, all
no doubt.
admiration. No, not one word ever spoken bad. No
Ooh,
bad running. None of that.
mm-mm.
Over years and years and years of time.
Yeah, yeah,
Solid. Solid. Salute
solid.
to you. Solid.
Man,
Appreciate
appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
So we talked about the rap game, man. And you know what? This is a segment of the show, and coming up, man, in some other episodes, we got some special edition rap game episodes coming up. So stay tuned for them. But we talked about, man, people that rappers and hip hop that kind of influence you and motivate you when you on the grind, when you need some motivation, when you on your hustle, man, or you just celebrated that big deal, you want to pop a bottle or something, man. I like the blue, that
you. Right.
blue Bel Air, man. But so who's your favorite rapper, or your rap line, or rap lyric, or bar, or who's your go-to, man, when you need some motivation?
When I need some motivation, I listen to Nipsey, I listen to Jay-Z, I listen to Rick Ross. Um, I listen to a lot of 90s rap to go along with it. Some of this new stuff is they own drugs. So it's hard for me to take something from that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the wealth building part of rap and the entertaining part to the music, to me, it got to speak something to me. So I actually
mhm.
listen to a ton of R&B. Like I'm 90 to R&B out riding. Don't get in my car if you don't like New Edition, because you're
Come
gonna
on
hear it.
now, come on,
Don't
man.
get in my car. If Jodeci bother you, I bother you too. Cause I'm gonna play that. That's where I'm at with it in life, and it calms me.
Yeah,
But I had these other moments where I need to hear God did. I need to hear Jay Z's 444 album. I need to hear
that OJ,
uh, yeah, yeah. I need to hear that.
that OJ.
Push it to the limit.
Come on.
Every day we hustling. Sometimes I need that, and it just gives me a sense of, okay, we on the right direction, because it don't
Yeah,
happen for nobody overnight, right? It's like Nip said, it's really a marathon. This ain't a sprint, right? We just getting started. And in order
yeah,
for it to make sense, we need to make sure we control the vibes. Because a
yeah.
lot of the music is so low vibration, it's designed to bring you down.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
so terrible. And then
And
raise
they
up
wonder why
another.
everybody's shooting themselves, killing themselves, and the
Yeah,
rappers is they beefing more than Pac and Big. I mean, it's like it's crazy.
it's crazy. And it's by design. It's by design. The whole design of it all is to ensure that we don't prevail.
Yeah,
And we the culprits, but somebody else making the big money.
yeah,
Somebody else making more money off the music that we putting out. So I'm gonna listen to Nipsey, and I was listening to Nip. I caught on to Nip maybe 2 years before he died, maybe 2 years. The year he died, I thought he had the album of the year. They gave it to Cardi B. I gave it to Nip. I was telling people that victory. I was like, this. He finally figured it all the way out. He got the production right. He got the bars right. Because he always got the features. If you go back and listen to old Nip been that guy out on the West Coast. He
Yeah.
been had Ross. He been had Dom Kennedy. He been had YG. He been in the lane the whole time. He
Yeah.
was there. But he's teaching something through the music. It's different. So it ain't that snap pop. You probably can't dance to it. But I'm over 40. I ain't really trying to dance all the time. I'm trying to
I'm
enjoy
I'm
the music.
I'm gonna be honest, man. That Mailbox Money and
Mm-hmm.
that Crenshaw album,
Yep. Slauson Boy.
those are like almost those are almost like courses, like
Yep.
hustle courses. Like
Yep.
if you want to learn how to hustle and you don't have no grind or motivation, put that Mailbox Money on.
And it will straighten you all the way out.
Oh
And if
yeah,
you
yeah.
got
You
a
have your
little
mind right.
motivation,
Yeah,
it's gonna
you have
push
your
you.
mind right.
Yeah, it's gonna push you further. Sometimes we don't want to admit it as people, right? I like a little bit of gospel. I like a little bit of, like I say, R&B. I listen to probably in a year. I might listen to 15 to 25 books, depending on the year.
Mm-hmm.
Who Moved the Cheese, um, different books about motivation. Um, I do a lot of that too. The
Mm-hmm.
most important part about music, whether it's rap or R&B or whatever, make sure it aligns with your vibe.
Yeah.
Some of this new stuff don't align with me, so I can't do it. Or that catchy stuff that's on the. I don't listen to no radio stuff. I control that
Yeah.
what I intake. So I
No,
make sure.
that's real.
Yeah,
I like that what you just said is that it's gotta the music you listen to should be in line. What you say in line with
with
your
your
goals,
vibe.
your more yeah,
Yeah, it
your
has
vibe.
to
Yeah.
be that way. Because if you are on something positive and your music is negative, it's gonna guide you in the wrong direction. Now, at the same time, I like NWA. I listen to that. I know I like Easy's first album. I listen to
Yeah.
his stuff all the time. I do like Lil Baby, Da Baby, some of the newer stuff, but I don't think that's classic music. I
Yeah.
think that's for the
I think
moment and
I
to go
think back
away.
I think like that music when we go back to like the NWAs and all that, we really didn't internalize it like these kids are like we looked at it like watching Terminator. You know, we ain't gonna
Entertainment.
go out and just shoot everybody or Rambo.
Entertainment.
We ain't trying
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? We you know, but now kids are listening to this stuff and they're internalizing it and they're
Yep.
going out trying to duplicate what they almost like you said, mind control, really.
Mm-hmm.
You
And,
know.
and and that's they push that. I seen an interview with Tank where Tank was saying they purposely silenced R&B. Like it's like you can strategically look it up across the radio airways. It's not that people don't like it. They purposely silenced it because they didn't want us in love.
Yeah.
They didn't want that because if we ain't in love, we got more time to be in the street.
Come on.
So they purposely silenced it. It's like the same amount of R&B acts right now it was in 20 years ago. But 20 years ago, our culture controlled what we intake. Now somebody else controls our cool. Somebody else is telling us what's cool for us. That's not even in our bracket. Somebody else is controlling what our children pick up on. Somebody else is controlling what we intake. But it used to be us. So we made
you, you
sure
you
certain
just
things
made a
happened.
good point. You just made a good point about the R&B and versus hip hop because now you if you look at an artist like Future
Yep.
with that melodic tone or Drake how he you know what I'm saying now
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like they blended R&B or really made it melodic
Yep.
to kind of scratch that itch if that
Yep.
kind of
We're
makes
gonna
sense. You
give
know
you
what I'm saying?
just enough of it, but they're gonna
Yeah,
sing about something that don't produce love.
yeah,
They're gonna sing
yeah,
about something that produce violence. So
yeah.
keeping the old school in me and keeping that 90s vibe alive is mandatory for me. It keeps me going.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, brother. We coming into the top of the hour, man. So I want to close with that last question, man. So we found out who Dre was. We know who Dre is. Where's Dre going?
Well, that's an excellent question, right? The goal here is to build something that lasts longer than me. Whatever that is, maybe I know right now, maybe I don't. Maybe I've already touched it, but I'm going to find my calling. I'm going to make sure my leadership is impeccable at all times. I'm going to make sure my character is something somebody can't question. My accountability to myself and my circle is going to be stern. It's going to be serious. I'm going to do what I got to do to guide the next people behind me the best way I can. I'm going to be a game giver, a bar spitter. Guaranteed, as long as I got breath in me, I'm going to push to ensure that the next round of people that come behind me is better than me. Wow. You can be better than me. So my whole goal, and that's built on a system. That ain't built on no like luck. Mm-hmm. I'm developing systems, a systematic approach that anybody, just like your mastery program, right? It's a system. Anybody can spit random information to you. But if there's no system, there's no guideline, and then they got to have some structure.
Yeah.
We got to put accountability back. Even on Father's Day, like I said, it's a recollection of the past 365. So if you didn't have the right system, hold yourself accountable, get a system of being a father, and carry it for the next 365. On that Father Day 2024, we're going to clap for you too.
Come on.
But you got to put a system together that somebody else can recognize and follow. And you got to lead in a way that somebody else can learn from you. Your information got to be something that's of value to somebody more than you.
Yeah. Wow. And drop the horn on that, man.
Horn drop man fell asleep. Boom.
There you go. There you go. We got a horn delay.
Right, horn delay. The internet,
that's it, man. He was the horn. Hey, he was in traffic, man. It was horn delay in traffic, man.
Horn delay.
So look, man. Hey, so shout out, man. I just want to thank you, man, for coming on, man. You want to give a shout out to you know, man. Send a message to man, Adriana, man.
Hey, look, this is what it's about, right? This is about the people that made me a father. The accountability that they hold for me. When I pick up Andrea in the morning, she looks at me and smiles at me, and she's happy to be around me, and she calls me daddy. I've been called a lot of stuff in life, some good, some bad, but I've never been called nothing more significant than daddy. That is the greatest feeling you could ever have, is somebody calling you daddy. Nothing feels better. I'm eating out of her hand. I'm trying my best, but the word daddy, it does something to my soul. It digs deep in me as a person. And if somebody's calling you that, and that ain't enough motivation, then none of what we said matters. If you got these level of responsibility and that don't put a battery in your back, then nothing I said could help you. If you wanted the details to how to start a business, how to build business credit, you can get all that between me and you.
Yeah.
But if you don't have self-motivation, if you didn't show up to win, you just showed up to play, I can't help you.
Yeah. Man. Bro, we could go on and on, man. What's sure say on and on.
Save it for round 2.
Yeah, man. We gonna definitely have to double back, man, on this. Because it's just so much information. So man, so drop a commercial, for your business, man. Let's give a business shout out,
Hey,
where can we find you on social media, your business,
Check us out. We are MIB Logistics. We do dispatch and service primarily, but we do more than that. We teach the information of trucking. We show you how to break even so you don't lose money. We make sure that you go to the right gas stations. We teach every aspect of trucking so you don't get fines. We make sure that you treat your drivers properly. We help you get payments, everything. We handle the paperwork for you. We do it all. The service don't stop at 6 p.m. It's all the time. It's a continuous process of it all. We communicate with you. We set up the play. All you got to do is drive. The whole play going to run so smooth for you. All the requirements for being legal, staying legal, whatever you name, the relationship building, we're going to help you do that. If you don't know how to set up a business where you can get paid properly, we're going to help you do that. whatever you are vulnerable at involved in this business stuff, we're gonna help you with that. On top of that, you're a priority. Whether you got 1 truck, 2 trucks, 200 trucks, we're gonna make sure that your business is a top priority. You're treated with the level of respect that comes with being a business owner. So if you really want to take your trucking company to the next level, and you really want to take control of your future through trucking, if you want to be a dispatcher, I will teach you how. If you want to come work underneath me, I will let you do that. I will help you build what I'm building at the same time, because that's how wide of a opportunity this is. It ain't just for me. Like I said, somebody got to be first. So if I'm first and you in line, get in line with me, because I'm gonna make sure that where you standing at is a good spot. If you got to stand behind somebody, stand behind me. If you got to get in front of me, if you pass me, I'm gonna pat you on the back. So check us out. MIB Logistics, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can find it. Our website is www.miblogistics.com. It's one of the best websites you can see about trucking. You can contact us there. Our email is at the bottom, info@miblogistics.com.
Leaving that number too.
Area code 312-889-4866. And remember, that's worldwide, right? So you could be living in Cleveland, you could be living in Florida. If you're able to watch this on the internet, I'm able to help you.
Come on, man. Well, man, my brother Dre, man, it's been an honor, it's been a privilege, and it's been a pleasure, brother. I've learned and I'm motivated, so I got to catch up, man.
We got to go. We got to go.
Motivated me, brother. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but hey, man, tomorrow, tonight, hey, it's drawing the line in the sand, and we're gonna get to the bag. We're gonna get a bigger bag.
I tell my people all the time, you got to wake up on offense. When you wake up, you got to worry about what's going to make you better. Before you respond to 50 text messages and 50 emails, wake up on offense. Get up on go mode. Plan the night before. Don't lose 45 minutes in the morning. Well, what are we going to do today? You already lost because somebody else is already on offense. They already run it. So get the plan together the night before. Map it all out. Get up and execute.
Dre, I'm telling you, bro. If we ain't connected,
we know we are.
Come on, man. I promise you. I tell people that all the time, man. You got to go. Life never stops moving. So you got to go to sleep 2-3 steps ahead so you could be caught up with the steps that you would sleep on. You know what I'm saying? So, man, come on, bro.
Only way it's going to pan out.
Come on, man. Well, look, man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. Happy Father's Day to all the guys that I personally know. I don't want to start naming names because then people will get mad.
Miss
but
somebody.
If you know who you are, you know my mentors, the guys that I look up to, the guys that I rock with, the guys that's in my phone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all know who you are, man. It's all love. Man, Dre, it's been a pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege, my brother. We're going to do this together. I got that from Les Brown, too.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. you better be peeling something from somebody.
Come on, man.
For you to think of it all.
Come on,
for you
man.
to execute.
Come on, man. Hey, man, love you, my brother. We gonna catch up. So y'all may see me and Dre collabing on some other stuff here in the future.
Side by side
in the near future. So let's get it, man. So hey, another special Father's Day episode convo with Sino, y'all. We out.